Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing my makeup in the car today. I didn't have time to do it at home before I had to rush out to get some things done. So I am doing it in the car. Just putting my hair back and we'll see if I can get this done because I might have to like put my visor down to use the mirror in it for some things, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be using is my Wet n Wild Cooling Hydra Depuffer, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes and then just here. I like to put it as well. And then I just dab that in a little bit. All right. We are just going to be going to the mall, and by we, I mean my daughter and my sister and my nieces. Just for something to do. It's raining today. It's kind of chilly. Just trying to get out of the house a little bit. Now I'm going to be putting on, let me see. I'm going to put on my primer today. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with the 4% niacinamide. Hopefully keep today's look pretty simple, just because, you know, doing makeup in the car is not always the easiest. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna try to dry that off with my hands because I didn't bring a fan, and I'm kind of realizing I also should have brought my little mirror, but that's all right. All right, I'm gonna do my eyes next. So I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. this little mini palette, and just brought one brush, so we'll make this work. This is the, what brush is this? Does it say? I think it's a Morphe brush. Yeah, it is a Morphe brush 203, I think. I can't, it's hard to read. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the lightest color right here, just for my base color. And I'm gonna have to like look in my mirror here, so apologize. All right, do the other one now. I'm just putting the lightest color all over my lid. Okay, I think that is good. All right, okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this color next. And I'm just gonna put this in my crease area. And a little bit above the crease too. In this palette, the colors don't have like names, so that's why I'm just pointing them out to let you know what colors I'm using. All right. Now I'm gonna use the darkest shade next. So this one here. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in with this one now. Just a little bit more in the outer area. Okay. And now I will go in with the darkest shade here. And that, again, I'll just put in my outer corners a little bit. I definitely should have brought my small mirror just so I had it closer to my face. I'm just doing the best I can with what I have. But I'm sorry that you guys can't really see exactly what I'm doing right now. I don't have my tape with me. I wish I did, because I feel like that outer edges would have looked a lot better. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I'm also going to use, I have this e.l.f. eyeshadow here. It's called Fine as a Fleck glitter eyeshadow. So I'm going to use my finger to apply this, like in the inner corners. Just use my pinky finger. Just to give it a little shimmer. I don't think it's going to do much, because as you can see, it's not like super like pigmented. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so now I can do the face again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a dab of my Lumi Glow here. It's the medium glow shade. I'm gonna try not to do a ton. There's a dot there, and there. And then I'm gonna combine, I'm also gonna put on my e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is shade 4 medium. All right, so I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, I hope I don't get any of this on my clothing because I have nothing to change into. Not to mention I'm wearing this light colored sweatshirt, so that would not be good. All right, that is good enough here. All right, and then I'm gonna use this foundation brush that I got from Amazon to blend that. This is very tricky when you were in the car and don't have a mirror. I mean, I have mirrors, but not something real close up. By the way, this is a no foundation look. I, believe it or not, have never used foundation. I don't know, I just feel like, I'm not gonna say I haven't needed it, but I just never, I've liked my makeup just fine without it, so I just never cared to try it. One of these days I will probably give it a try though. All right, that is pretty good and blended, I hope, from what I can see in this mirror up here and looking in my camera. All right, so before I do anything else, I'm going, just to get rid of a little bit of my shine in certain areas that I don't want it, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me. It's in the shade 122 Creamy Beige. And I usually just apply this just in my T-zone area where I don't want to look too terribly shiny. As you can see, that gives a really nice, smooth, like, finish. I like to look glowy, but I just don't want to look too glowy in certain areas. That's why I do this. I think that's okay. Right there. Okay. Oh, let me put this thing back in here. So now I'm gonna put on some bronzer. Alright, so I'm gonna use my NYX Buttermilk bronzer. This one is in the shade Deserved Butter, which I feel is kind of a little too dark for me. So I'm gonna try to kind of keep it light as I can. All right, blend that in. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to do my brows. So I'm going to be using my Essence Brow Gel. I'm trying to do as much as I can looking into the camera, but I apologize, I'm not able to do a ton because it is tough. So far, this Essence Brow Gel is not bad. I guess my only complaint about it would just be that I like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a little firmness with my brows. I really don't know what word to use, but I like them to kind of get a little firm, like almost like what hair gel does to your hair when you put it in. That's what I like my brows to do. But it hasn't been bad, like I said. It doesn't leave any, it hasn't left any white residue, so I do like it. So all right, and I did bring some blush, but I didn't bring a brush to blend it in, so I'm gonna have to use the same one that I use for my bronzer. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, and it's in the shade Suave Mauve, if I said that correctly. So I'm just gonna put a dot on each cheek and blend that in. hopefully that looks okay. All right, and then I'm going to now do, I was debating doing some freckles today. Yeah, let me do some freckles. Okay, I have this freckle stamp here, which it looks like I'm probably gonna need a new one soon. All right, so I'm just gonna dab those in. All right, that's all I'm gonna do, not much. Let me put on my, this is the Revolution highlighter. It's in the shade Diamond Glow, and then I'm just gonna use my finger to apply this. Sorry for the outside noise. Put a little bit on my cheeks, but not too much. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use the Moira Oil Control Setting Spray. And all right, now I'm gonna do my lips. And so yesterday I got this e.l.f. Lip liner. This one is in the shade Cinematic. So what I'm gonna do is pause my video and put on my lip liner, because I'm gonna need my mirror really close to me to do this correctly. So I will be right back. Okay, I have the lip liner applied. This was, again, the e.l.f. Cinematic lip liner. These are only like $2, by the way, at Ulta, and they have a lot of different shades. So I want to get a lot more of these. They're really nice. It went on really smoothly. So now I'm going to use my Morphe Drip Gloss Glazed Lip Gloss. It's in the shade Polished Peach. I'm loving this. I got this. I've used this a few times already, and I really love the shade. So that's with one layer. I'm going to do one more layer. Okay, so that is with the lip gloss. Let me just take my clips out here. Okay, so this is today's finished look. I don't feel like it was anything too difficult. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to say, I think I'm at close to 200 subscribers right now. I do want to mention that when I get to 1,000, I will be doing a giveaway. I know I'm still quite a ways away, but I do just want to mention that. So please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because the giveaway will obviously be to a subscriber. And also make sure to like and comment, and have a great Saturday.